This is a Schinus Molle, also known as a California pepper. Today we're going to go over all the different aspects of this tree, so when you're out in the field, you should be able to identify it. This tree has a few common names. The one I know it best by is California pepper. It also has a name Peruvian pepper and pepper tree. It's kind of funny how it has three different names for the same tree. That brings us to the botanical name. The botanical name Schinus, it's a Latin word, and it actually means pepper tree. So when you want to think about pepper trees, it's going to be a Schinus. And if you just think about common names, you might have the wrong tree depending on region and area. So the next thing about this is a species of this is called Molle. Molle means lacking in stiffness or in drooping. So if you look at this tree, it means that in Latin. So lacking in stiffness and in drooping is Molle. If you look at the tree, it has branches that kind of droop down in a way they kind of look like willowing. So it really makes good sense that Molle, and it means lacking in stiffness or in drooping, it would be a good name for this tree. The Schinus Molle, or California pepper, is native to South America. It's a decurrent tree, which means it'll have more of a broad canopy, and sometimes they can be a little bit irregular. The height of this tree could be about 50 feet tall, and they can go from about 25 feet to about 40 feet wide. The leaf structure that it has an alternate leaf structure, which means that on the stem, that's on alternate sides of the stem where you find the buds. And it has a pinnately compound leaf. So pinnately compound leaf is this. If you look at this leaf, you would think that maybe these little pieces here are the leaf. They're not. You want to go back to the stem, and this is where the bud began on the stem. This section right here is that pinnately compound leaf. This is where the leaf begins. So this whole section here is actually the leaf. This is a petiole, and these little things right here on the side are called petioles, and these are little leaflets off of that. That's how you'll distinguish it. Now the leaf color is a light green, and this tree will have yellow or white flowers. Usually the flowering time's in the summer, and then in fall and winter you'll see the fruit. The fruit is a nice looking, really interesting, like a cluster of little berries. They're little peppercorns, and they could either be rose color or red. So the trunk on this, sometimes you could see a green trunk, or you may have reddish brown, and a lot of times if the sun hits it a lot, it can kind of turn a grayish color. So this is the California pepper, Schinus Molle. It's a beautiful tree. You'll find them all around California, even though they're native to South America. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Schinus Molle, also known as California pepper. It's my hope that people in the trade, and even people who are just interested in trees, start learning tree ID, especially botanical names, because that can really help if you have to do plans or just in general for looking up. You know you're going to find the right tree if you have the botanical name. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you like what we do, and by all means share our videos. Take care. We'll see you next time.